Hey guys, I want to start this video off by taking a second to talk about a Magic the Gathering podcast called Casual Ponderings. The hosts, Seth, Corey, and Brandon, all discuss topics concerning the Legacy metagame and how new cards or decks interact with the format as a whole. Episodes air every Monday night on Spotify, Podbean, Podtail, iHeartRadio, and other different podcasting services. Listening to the podcast helps keep me informed on what's going on in Legacy, so I highly recommend you give them a listen. What is going on, guys? It is the Abzan man coming back for another week, or from my break, I guess. Felt good to not have to edit videos this past week and just enjoy my break while I went home. Good to be back though. So last week I asked y'all if I should play Legacy, Modern, or Pioneer, and from Monday through Thursday, I think just a couple of people voted. But the votes were 100% Legacy. So I'm going to play Bug Depths in Legacy, which I am looking forward to playing this green-black deck with some brainstorms. Nothing too crazy outside of these blue cards. There's, what is this? 8 discard spells, if I can count. 8 discard spells, 3 Sylvan Scrying, because with this deck we probably want to specifically tutor up our pieces. There's not as many creatures to hit. There's no Bob in the deck, so once upon a time loses a little bit of value, I would guess. Playing the full set of Mox Diamond because I think I want access to being able to have blue, green, or black mana. I don't want to be too tight on my colors, because even though this deck is, what was it, playing like 28 lands, 4 of the lands are colorless or don't tap for mana. 4 don't tap for mana, 6 tap for colorless. So it's pretty rough, and 2 of them tap for white, so they're basically colorless for us. So surprisingly, with so many lands, there's oftentimes when you're not able to cast your spells. So I'm playing a healthy 28 lands with the 4 Mox Diamonds, playing 4 Elvish Reclaimer, 4 Crop Rotation, 8 discard spells, the Scryings, Hex Mages for the Depths, of course, and 1 Stifle. That was an innovation, I'm assuming, that was used in this deck for Wasteland. Also is probably relatively decent now, since there are a number of Storm decks, and we can just stifle the Storm trigger. And there's also the new Breach deck. So, that's maybe it comes up, maybe it's not. Curious to see if it's a decent card or that's worth playing. We have 2 Needles in the side, 3 Flusterstorm. I'm expecting a lot of Breach and Storm sort of decks, so I think Flusterstorm's going to be pretty decent. 2 Decays. Don't really have room for them in the main deck, so at least want to be bringing in 2. We've got 3 Leylines, 3 Safekeepers, Damping Sphere, and Veil of Summer. I'm not sure if the numbers in my sideboard are correct. Maybe I should be playing another Veil of Summer and or another Damping Sphere. I don't know if I need to be playing all 3 Flusterstorm or if I should do 1, 2, or 3. I'm not quite sure. I feel like the numbers are kind of off for my sideboard, but I like the content of, I like the cards that are in there. So, I don't know, we're going to see kind of how it goes. I'm going to run this through a league. So we have a turn 1 Thoughtseize. We don't have any green mana. If we had like a brainstorm, I would keep. They're beginning the game with 7 cards in hand. So with this, I think I'd be able to. I think this is pretty good. Maybe I bottom the Duress. It's either the Duress or the Karakas. I kind of want to bottom the Karakas. I don't know, maybe it's Duress. Because if it's Reanimator, I'd hate to just die. Alright, I have not played against the blue-black ninja deck. That's kind of cool. Yeah, so I guess we're getting... This is interesting. Do I get Underground Sea with this, or do I get... I think I get a Bayou here. Because I think I want to be going scrying next turn. Yeah. Let's take a ninja. I guess we just take Eureka here. I said I was here to take ninjas. I was considering taking a preordain, but they would have to 1-1. Gemstone Mine fixes our mana issues. I kind of want to see what they put in their hand, because all I'm doing is playing my second land drop this turn anyway. So maybe I could go Gemstone Mine into Duress and Brainstorm on their end step. Because I'm curious to see what they... Force of Will? Yeah, we'll take that. I mean, we're taking 8, and then we're taking 8 again. That's not very good for the home team. I mean, they're just going to attack us. I mean, all we want is one scrying. So I haven't cast Brainstorm on Magic Online, so this feels interesting. Guess we put this on top because we're just going to draw it. I can't make the 20/20 right here, though. They just, like, beat me down too quickly. Like, they're just gonna win on their turn 4. If I had crop rotation, I think that's what I would have to take, right? I think I wasn't supposed to play that because I'm about to just lose here. Alright, what do they play in their sideboard? Alright, Legacy metagame. I'm gonna have to scroll down a second to find the blue-black ninjas. don't know if they're playing. There's ninjas. Okay. So they're not playing Wasteland, so that's cool. I think I want to keep in. Yeah, okay, so I think I can take out the Bajuka Bog. Maybe the Ghost Quarter. Keep the Wasteland in just because we can, like, Wasteland and Karakas can bounce their thing. Then bringing in Brazen Borrowers. I don't know what else they're bringing in, though. Back to Basics. That's potentially terrible. I think I want these Abrupt Decays. Veil. At least 2 Safekeeper. Don't think I want Stifle. Duress seems kind of medium. Maybe take a Scrying out. Scrying always feels like one of those cards I can just cut. I can probably win with this. Maybe I should have considered Flusterstorm. None of this. I mean, I have to top deck Bajuka Ball. I mean, Verdant. Urborg. So can't keep. Yeah, we can keep this. I guess we just put that on the bottom. Oh my god, I forgot I had Urborg. I was like, this person over here is just cheating. There's no reason to cheat on Magic Online. I guess there's a reason. I mean, you could just make money from leagues, but that is kind of lame. If my life total's not pressured, then I want to make it turn 4. Okay. Let me see. Where's a view sideboard? No, I think my board was right. Is it worth it to take the Changeling? Maybe so. Not 100% on the deck's lines. What'd they do with that? Say 1 and 1 again. Chooses to shuffle. Okay. That's good. Foundry. Cool. Maybe I'm supposed to bring in the pithing needle for the foundry. So I can crop rotation and it like shuffles that off of the top of my deck. I don't think that's the worst thing ever. If they force a full blue card on my crop rotation, that would feel kind of bad. I think I'm supposed to sack the trot, right? Or do I just sack the stage since there's no way for me to break that? There's another abrupt decay in the deck. Okay. If I draw a land, I have my colors again, so that'd be nice. Yeah, but this just is an engine by itself on empty board state, so and maybe this is very advantageous for my opponent, especially if they hit me with a ninja. I need a land and an abrupt decay. That is not what we needed. Hindsight's 2020. I wish I would have brainstormed. I was thinking I was okay with the trade. Well, happy I actually have an out, other than the things I was talking about. Please don't hardcast Force of Will. That is so sad. Oh. 18 land deck just hardcasted Force of Will. Ugh. So it's gonna take exactly that again. The second one was terrible, but this is just bad. Very unfortunate, but it'll be okay. We'll win them next time.